Hello guys, another video from myself today. I'm going to talk to you about telling the time today. Now, something that we tend to use most in our lives at the moment is digital time. So my phone's on charge here at the moment, and if I turn the screen on, that button there, it just shows me the digital time on the screen. It's really easy to tell that time, but today I'm going to talk to you about analog time. Now that might even be a new word to you guys at the moment. Analog time is basically when you see a clock. Now I've actually got a clock, so if you just bear with me. So I've just taken this clock off my wall to show you. Now you can see that all the way around the clock you've got numbers. So it starts at the top here on 12, then you've got 1, 2, 3, and it just keeps on going all the way around the clock until it gets back to the top. Now, to be completely honest, this is what I like to call a show clock, because it's not on, there's no battery in it. The reason for it is in my apartment, and it's just there as a sort of ornament, I suppose. I don't like the sound on clocks, so I don't actually tend to use this one, but it's a good skill to remember anyway. So I've just moved out to the sun to show you this a bit better, but there seems to be a weird reflection, and you can just about see the iPad there. So I'm going to hold it here for you. You'll notice at the top, it starts on 12, just there. Then it goes 1, 2, 3, all the way around. You'll notice as well there are these small little dots. Your clock might have lines on it. These are for 1 minute. So you've got 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Every time that you see one of these big numbers, so 1, 2, 3, and all of the numbers over here, they are 5-minute jumps. So here you've got 12, then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now you can see here that the clock is a circle. All the way around the clock, if you counted all of these little minutes, you'd have 60 minutes on the clock face. So there are 60 minutes in one whole hour. I probably should have mentioned as well that there are 2 hands on this clock. This shorter hand is for the hour. So that tells you, wherever that's pointing, that shows you the hour that we're on. And the longer hand is the minute hand. Some other clocks also have a different hand for the seconds, and that one will tick along. It's usually a different colour as well, actually. That one tends to sort of tick along every second. We said that this here, all the way around, is 60 minutes. From 12 all the way around is 60 minutes. So if it was around here, and the minute hand was there, which it now is, so this hour hand is just past the 11. It's not quite 12, so it is 11 something. And these are 5-minute jumps. And this is halfway around the clock. So this is 11:30. This one here, the hour hand is just going past the 12. It's not quite on the 1 yet. So it's 12 something. And here we've got 5, 10, 15. So it's 12:15, which is also called 12:15. All the way around the clock is 60. Halfway is 30. A quarter of the clock is 15. Here's another one for you. So you can see that the hour hand is just past the 12. It's not quite on the 1. So it's 12 something. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's 25 minutes past 12. Now that was very quick look at analog time. Like I said, that clock is just on my wall for show, so it's not even something that I actually use or turn on. I do actually use my digital phone to tell the time. A couple of things worth noting from that video, I've written them down for you. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. The long hand is the minute hand. The short hand is the hour hand. And for every number, that's a 5-minute jump. A couple of activities you could do to help practice the time at home. If you've got a clock like I have, ask a parent if you can take it off the wall. On the back of the clock, there's usually something that you can turn to actually make the hands move on the clock. So as long as your parents give you permission, you could do that. You can ask your parents to ask you questions, you could ask your parents questions, you could have to maybe spin the dial on the back to try and show different times. And if you guys have got any game ideas, let me know, I'd love to hear them. These are just a couple that I sort of came up with this morning, but if you've got any great ideas, perhaps I can share them for you. Have fun practicing the time, guys. Take it easy.